gave me 17 subscribers and I can't remember, 65 views, I think 65 views on my opening intro video, and I really appreciated that. So in return, I gave you guys, well, I'm giving you guys, this is a makeup tutorial in which I show you how I do my makeup for a day. If you see me looking up or around, it's either I'm looking up in the mirror or I'm grabbing something from the side. So yes, let's get right to the video. First, I start with my Beauty Blender brush. As you can see, I already did my eyebrows, and I scratched the primer all throughout my eyelids and up to my forehead. This will make it better for me to blend in all of it and wipe away the mistakes that I make on my eyebrows. So now I'm just dampening my brush. And when I say dampen, I don't mean soak. It's just a light little damp so that when you squeeze it, only the little drip drops come out. So yeah, as you saw that right there. Next, I'm gonna take my foundation, my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup Foundation, and it was only like $3, I think, at Target. And I'm going to apply a decent amount on the cut edge part of my Beauty Blender. And I'm just going to apply a little bit into my face. I'm going to start off by saying I'm sorry if you hear any noise during this video. It's because of my family. I'm not in the house by myself, so just be patient with me, please. Just give me a little bit of time to really just. And as you can see, my eyebrows already goes to regular, but they are not finished because, yes, as you know, the makeup will mess it up and you have to do the corrections. But yes, now I'm just going to blend it in. And I'm just going to add a little bit more with my eyes, and I'm just going to blend this all the way out on my forehead to give it a more natural, smooth look. And I'm going to keep that like primer up on my eyelids for a later reference in which you're going to see. So after I think I did a decent job blending out my foundation, I'm going to go straight in with my concealer. And I just squeeze it, and this is the LA Colors Conceal-It. And I'm just going to apply a decent amount on my chin, my nose, right here, and my forehead. And I'm just going to make like a ring going out. Some days I do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation, but I want you guys to see like the most of the time thing that I do versus what I would do just for today. And I'm just gonna take that beauty blender and blend it in. And before I blend in my eyes, I'm going to take a dab of that other concealer that I have. And this is just like a palette. It came out of a palette thing. And I'm just going to get a little dab of that. And I'm just going to blend it in right here to keep it from looking too orange. Because this isn't orange. To add a little skin tone and color. And I'm just going to go back and add a tiny to the rest of my face to prevent that too orange look. And now we're just gonna keep on blending. I'm gonna blend the other side. I'm gonna blend this forehead back out. Sorry about that. Totally forgot about my forehead. Blend it all out. And I tried to get a little bit into my hair so that it's blended in. Because I have not found the perfect shade yet for my face and body. So I'm just going to just like kind of sort of blend it out so that it looks as natural, as close as I can possibly get. I know the shade's off, but if you have like a better preference for me, leave that below in the comment section so I can try it and check it out. So after my concealer, I'm going to go and with my baking powder, and I'm going to put it on the places where I put my concealer. And right now we have the Hard Candy Bake, Brighten, and Set baking powder. As you can see, I do use this a lot, so it is a lot out. I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah, it's a lot out. And I'm gonna go back and use that little curve in part, and I'm just gonna use that as the like, I don't know how to describe it. And I'm just going to just like move it all down my face. And I'm gonna make sure it's not too thick because this will like dull my face up. It'll have it looking like a whole new shade. And since we add that lighter, we don't need too much of this. This is just a light little set. We want a light set. We don't want it too deeply set. So while my face is setting, we're gonna go in with the eyeshadow. And today I have this palette, and yes, it did not come like this. It had like a case and a little everything around it, and I'm missing a few colors. Sorry about that. But yes, this is like my life. So first, I'm going to take my brush, and I'm going to start off with more of a brown. I'm going to start off with a brown, and I'm using this color brown. Using this color brown right here. So I'm just going to just like, sorry guys if you didn't see the brown that I was using. And I'm just going to take that into that crease. Sorry for all the background noise. like I said, I do not live by myself, so that makes it so much harder for me. Do makeup. Okay, and I'm just gonna get that like really deep dark look right there. As you can already see, the pigment of the red eyebrow is really leaving already. And next I'm going to go in with my red, and I'm just going to throw it up. Throw it up. And I'm going to use that to just like basically just deepen the sides of my eyeshadow. I'm going to do the same for this side, using that red to like buffer out the sides. And so now that I did that with the red, I'm going to go in with the black. Sorry my makeup is not as pigmented as it should be on a YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm away while I was speaking. But as I get this new palette, hopefully it'll do the trick. And I'm going to apply that black on the crease. And I'm going to go in with the Sunrise Orange right after that. So you don't want to really go too far. You just want to get that little piece right there and up a little bit and back a little bit. So I'm just going to get that sunrise, like smoky little kiss. Right? Alright. Little kiss of smoke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And next, we're gonna go back to that palette. That was my Smashbox. I'm sorry I didn't mention. That was the Smashbox palette that I was just using right there to do the black. And I'm going to go in with a vibrant, this shade right here. And I'm going to go in on the other side of my brush with this shade. And because I don't want it to be too crazy, but I do want that intense. So let me just get that intense going in there. So I'm going to go in with that and go a little intense. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Sorry about all the noise in the video, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to like scrub it so it can get more intense and build up. And last but not least, we're going to, not last but not least, sorry. Guys, I'm misleading. But we're going to go in with a little bit more of that concealer. That white concealer that you were probably laughing at the beginning of this video. And we're just going to apply a lot of that, like right there. In the beginning of the eye, and like kind of sort of blend it and add some right here in the corner of my eye. making sure that the corners are very intense. So now we're gonna go in with my Wet n Wild silver, sorry, the camera's this way, silver glitter. I'm so ready to try out some new glitters, guys. I just need everybody to spam these comments with new makeup ideas so that I can use them in my videos. So I can show you how to do it, like how I would do it. So everybody doesn't do makeup the same. So just applying this glitter throughout the eyelid and throwing it back. Guys, I'm sorry, that's a term that I use to do my makeup. When I'm like pushing it back, I'd be like throwing it back. Like, I don't know. Tell me if that's weird, if you want me to stop saying that. Oh yes. Just doing a little blendy. Blendy. Guys, I'm undecided whether or not you want me to do lashes. Whether or not I should do lashes, because I did get a new pair of lashes. So now I'm going to take the same glitter brush and I'm just going to clean up my eyelashes, because glitter does like to get in your eyelashes. So yeah, if you're not being careful, you will get a lot of glitter in there. Oh, and I totally forgot to add a little bit in the crease. Now we're gonna take our big brush right here. I'm gonna hit that setting powder. I want to do this before I take off my wing because I do not want that wing to get in the way. I mean, I don't want this setting powder to get in the way of the wing. I think I said setting powder. I said a setting powder. But anyways, yes, so we're just going to remove this setting powder, and as you can see, it changed my skin tone a little bit. Made this look a little bit white, and it's nothing wrong with looking white, but when you're dark skinned like me, you're gonna have to do a little bit because it makes it look so dry and white. And I just thought about it. I totally forgot to prime my face before I put on this foundation, but it's okay. We got some good matte spray today, Honey Boo Shoe. Shout out to my best friend for teaching me that word. Honey Boo Shoe. Like, if y'all don't like that word, spam my best friend's comment. Yes, spam her comments and tell her don't teach me no new words. Any more new words. Guys. And I'm just removing every little ounce of the powder as much as it wants to come off, I guess you can say. Okay, so after removing the powder, what I'm going to do is go in with my liner and just basically do that wing. You see? Yes, you feel me? So, yes. After scavenging for this liner, I'm going to find it.